The Mississippi River winding its way through Grind City. Welcome from Memphis, Tennessee. The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some stats for Xavier Tillman.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off. Hey, Allie.
Brian, thanks so much. Ben Simmons has rare passing ability for a player who's 6'11". He said, growing up in Australia, my dad told me to be a team player. It's easy for 5 guys to defend 1 guy. It's hard to guard 5. It's just a natural thing.
And his time playing Australian rules football, he said, helped him too. Thanks, Allie. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Clint Capella out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Griffin in at the 3 slot. And for Memphis, they've got Dillon Brooks. Xavier Tillman is out there with Jackson. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Now Brooks. Here he goes. The rebound by the Spurs. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Morant against Simmons. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Over Griffin. Hits the front of the rim and out. Simmons against Morant. To the middle. The steal. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Bane. 17 points for him last game against Chicago.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. And the layup is good off the glass.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Simmons drives in. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
The Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Pass to Bane. Brooks with it. Here's Tillman, guarded by Capella. Back to Brooks. Shoots over Griffin. And it's Brooks missing.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Here's Hart. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Jaren Jackson Jr. is one of the most promising young big men that we have in this game, B.A. He's capable of spacing the floor and protecting the paint.
And those big men who block shots and shoot, sometimes given the label unicorns. Would you say Jackson falls into that category, Smith?
Without question. And you can win with a player like Jaren Jackson. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to have a positive impact on this game.
The free throw drops for Morant.
You know, in most NBA drafts, Ja Morant would have gone #1 overall, but not in a draft with Zion, at least not at the time.
Now here's Simmons, coming off a 16-point game against the Heat in Miami.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Here's Bain. Pass to Jackson. Tillman in the post. He's guarded by Anthony. Another shot. And the basket by Tillman.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Griffin. He picked up 15 in their last win against the Heat in Miami.
And he did great work on the defensive end, too, with 3 steals on the night.
Simmons, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Pass to Bain. And here's Morant. He's covered by Hart. Morant against Hart. And it's Morant off the drive.
You know, well, growing up in a basketball family, Ja Morant's father and mother both hooped. His dad even played some pro ball. And when Ja was old enough, T trained him to follow in his footsteps.
The free throw drops for Morant. So he gets them both. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Morant against Hart to the inside. Anthony takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the training sessions with Ja and his father T became the stuff of legends. Smitty, out on that concrete court they built in the backyard.
Ooh, I can imagine that hot South Carolina sun beating down on you, jumping on big tires to get his bounce. His dad never took it easy on him. He wanted to prepare him for the fire of competition.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Morant against Simmons. Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 11 points.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Hart. The kick out to Simmons. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Anthony. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Back to Morant. Griffin against Brooks. Fires the 3. Can't get it to drop. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Last time they met in San Antonio.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition. He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Morant against Simmons. To the paint. Tillman. Jackson right side. Back to Tillman. Brooks outside. Shoots over Griffin, and that one's good for Brooks.
He has a variety of subtle moves. Dillon Brooks does a great job of creating just enough space for his shot.
Hart with it. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Bain. The Spurs making their last shot. Pass to Morant. Inside. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
Now Capella. Anthony outside. Capella inside. Pounded by Morant. And Capella gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Tillman. And here's Brooks. That three's off the mark.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Anthony, the pass to Capella. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Morant against Simmons. Outside Morant. Pass to Tillman. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Smitty, it's a challenge for coaching staffs to keep their players sharp when it gets this late in the season, right?
It's one of the toughest aspects of the job, B.A. X's and O's, they take a back seat right now. It's about keeping players engaged in the process.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Now here's Favors. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Williams against Griffin. Here's Morant. Takes it inside, and it's all tied up. Morant's got 13 points.
Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Westbrook outside. Here's Graham. Got a hand on it. Now here's Williams. Averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Kennard. Outside, Williams. Here's Jones. And stolen by Favors. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Throws it up high. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Graham against Morant. Lets the three fly. And Devontae Graham, good for 3. And the Spurs lead by 1.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside Jones. Outside Morant. Pass to Clark. Kennard outside. Goes back up. And the basket by Clark.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Outside Graham. Here's Favors. Excellent D there from Morant. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, we saw at Gonzaga, Brandon Clark led the nation in block shots and field goal percentage. Great two-way potential.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Also, as soon as we got underway tonight, they began pounding the offensive glass for those putbacks.
The first free throw is good. And, you know, Clark, in college, was his conference's Defensive Player of the Year. A little undersized, Smitty, but his explosiveness is special.
It is, B.A. He had over a 40-inch vertical at the NBA Combine, and he has great timing. And in today's game, his 6'8" size gives him versatility to guard multiple positions.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Grant. It's Griffin, high post. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Favors. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Kennard outside. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
And here's Graham. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Heat in Miami. Now Favors. Oh, no good. good. The dry spell continues.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Chandler, and he jams it home with authority.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Graham. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Offensive rebound. Here's Griffin, and he buries his first look.
An underrated aspect of Griffin's game, his tremendous instincts on the glass.
35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Can't get it to fall.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Westbrook into the lane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Brandon Clark.
It's not luck that Westbrook has so many free throw attempts every year. I mean, I admire how fearless and aggressive he is.
And that one falls for Westbrook. The Spurs making a switch here. And so Westbrook nails both of them.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Kennard outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
They've got Tyus Jones, Brandon Clark out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Westbrook. 20 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami.
He was very active on defense, too, recording 3 steals for the game.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
San Antonio with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Here's Chandler. 17 points for him last game against Chicago. No good that time. On offense, here is San Antonio. Out to the wing. Griffin passes to Favors. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And due to the coronavirus, many teams played with little to no fans for the entirety of last season, Smitty.
Yeah, B.A., I really felt for the players and fans. We definitely missed out. I never had to do it, but it has to be a huge adjustment, especially when you're playing at home.
And he drops the first.
Well, you know, he's the former 3rd overall pick out of Georgia Tech. Favors has made steady improvement, productive at the 4 and the 5 spot.
Both shots good from the stripe. Memphis leading. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Outside Jones.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Westbrook right side. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Lays it in off the pretty lob. Pretty even game going here in Memphis. To the wing, right side. Favors against Clark. Here's Chandler. Oh, the teardrop falls in. He's got 6.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Westbrook outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Here's Chandler, pounded by Westbrook. Oh, Westbrook with a block. Pass to Vassell. Here's Stevenson. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now here's Jones. It's a 3-point game. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And he gets it to go.
I love that play right there. You see the patience of Blake. Doesn't force anything, just waits for his man to break free.
Here's Chandler. 6 points for him. Pass to Clark. Now here's Jones. 4 on the clock. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. For San Antonio, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Down low. And the dunk by Favors.
Favors using his imposing frame to rock the rim.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Timeout called. Memphis.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Tillman's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Williams. Brooks, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Bain in for Jones. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Simmons. Simmons has got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Chandler. He has 6. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. So it's the Grizzlies now. Here's Bain. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Griffin passes to Simmons. 3-pointer, Anthony. Here's Capella. The Grizzlies pull it in. Tillman's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Chandler. That one a little long. The Spurs have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. It's Simmons with the drive. And it's Simmons with the jam.
I mean, you have to love the physicality of Simmons right there. He has the strength and size to finish that play.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Now here's Brooks. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without foul.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skill. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Brooks finds Jackson. Back to Brooks. Jackson on the wing to halt the run. Capella with a rebound.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Simmons with it. He's against Tillman. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Brooks outside. Outside Morant. Back to Payne. Driving in. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And he makes a first. He's perfect from the line this time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Now Simmons. 13 points in the game. Three-pointer. They get it again. Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Hart's checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Morant. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
On the wing, Bane. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Hart. And again, Memphis no good. San Antonio leading.
You know, out of Michigan State, Xavier Tillman, a winning player. He won't shock you with his athleticism, but I think he'll be in this league for a very long time. That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Morant with it. 13 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. Outside Hart. Pass to Anthony. And here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
And the Grizzlies shooting about 41%. You know, in college, Smitty, Tillman was one of the most effective players in the nation. Why do you think he fell to the second round?
You know, I think there was some concerns about his upside, but those are gone right now. Right from his rookie season, he's showing he should have gone higher.
Here's Bane. He's covered by Hart. Pass to Bane. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson finds some space.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Oh, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Now here's Griffin. Shoots over Morant. Here's Capella, and a slam dunk by Capella.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And the Spurs making a change here. Oladipo's checked in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Driving to the basket. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
Here's Bane. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Now here's Simmons. Oladipo outside. The three is up. And they get it back. Oladipo on the wing. Here's Capella. The kick out to Simmons. Spurs need to get one up here. And it's Capella with the jam.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
A challenging stretch here for Memphis. Inside, here's Morant. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Simmons, the pass to Oladipo. Again, the miss by Oladipo. And the Grizzlies shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's Morant. Rebound, San Antonio.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. 1:19 left in the second period. Driving inside. Oladipo with a block.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter. And obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
The free throw drops for Oladipo.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Clark is checked in for Tillman. Williams comes in for Jackson. Kennard, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Morant. And here's Memphis now. They trail by 18. Pass to Clark. Six to shoot. Here's Kennard from behind the arc. They grab their own miss. Outside Jones. And again, Memphis no good.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
On the attack, Simmons. And here's Griffin outside. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Tries again. No good at the rim. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Clark outside. Tries a 10-footer. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Clark's got 8 points. Here's Hart. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's San Antonio with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 4 assists, and 1 block. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots are coming from the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
San Antonio with the ball. 16-point lead. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Ben Simmons is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Anthony. And it's Griffin in at the 3 spot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 6.
Right now he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
San Antonio with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. 3-pointer Anthony. And it's Tillman with a rebound. And Memphis shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Brooks the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. The second effort. Tillman misses. Griffin in the post. Brooks defending. And Griffin slams it in.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
And here's Brooks. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
You know, one of those second-round picks who looks like he'll be in this league a long time. That's Dillon Brooks.
To the right side. Here's Anthony. Kept alive. And it's Capella with the jam.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Now here's Brooks. 5 points in the game. To the inside, Tillman. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
On the attack, Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Here's Morant. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him. You know, one of the things that makes Ja Morant so special is his ability to drive and finish with either hand. A natural righty, but he actually prefers going left.
Here's Simmons. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
He misses the free throw. And Smitty, you look at Ja Morant's numbers. He's even better finishing with his left hand.
It's special because around the rim, you don't know whether he's going to finish with his right or left. He makes it look so easy. Also passing, he can throw lobs and make quick passes with either hand. As a floor general, that's a tremendous asset.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 5. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Griffin outside. Pass to Simmons. That one goes, and that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Here's Morant. Sweet little floater. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Hart passes to Griffin. Griffin outside. To the left wing. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jackson. Here's the break. And again, it's John Morant. Morant's got 23.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Yeah, the way that Simmons handles the ball at almost 7 feet, it's pretty much impossible to defend.
That free throw no good. No good on the second free throw.
You know Simmons has put up with a lot of criticism about his game, but give him credit. He's a talented player who just wants to get better.
And that one's good for Brooks.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Westbrook outside with the drive.
Oh, my goodness! Yeah, this is how powerful Westbrook is at the rim. Looking like he wants to tear the basket down.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send-off.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence. They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Simmons, the pass to Westbrook. Graham against Morant. Pass to Westbrook. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Chandler. He's got 6. Here's Jackson. And it's Graham with the rebound. Westbrook drives. And Westbrook slams it home.
And look at Westbrook lifting off, taking flight off the drive for a big dunk.
Here's Chandler. They trail by 11. Six on the shot clock. Brooks from outside. That shot off. The Spurs have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark is checked in for Tillman. Williams comes in for Jackson. And it's Kennard in for Brooks. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Favors checked in for Ben Simmons.
Looking at Blake Griffin, he's battled a ton of injuries. They've definitely taken a toll on him at times, but he continues to be a fighter.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. You feel bad for Griffin, considering how often he's been hurt. Smitty, seems like he just can't catch a break.
You're so right, but let's give him credit for gutting through it, adapting his game over time also, wanting to play in this league as long as he can.
It's good.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
Here's Chandler, pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Chandler, fires from deep. They get the rebound.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Griffin. Here's Favors. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Derrick Favors is a strong-willed player who fights for extra possessions. You gotta box this guy out whenever a shot goes up.
Now here's Kennard. 6 points for him. And the three off target. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Westbrook outside. Deflects the pass. In transition, here they come. And stolen by Graham. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Stevenson. He's got 6 to the middle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Brandon Clark. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've gotten a lot of second chance points because of the work they've put in on the glass. It's really helped them.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Well, with the 2010s in the books, let me put you on the spot here, Smitty. Who is your player of the decade, Stephen or LeBron?
Well, Steph changed how our game is played, BA, plus the 2 MVPs and 3 rings. Wow. But I have to go with LeBron James, playing in 8 straight NBA Finals. That's crazy.
And so he makes both from the line. And the Grizzlies shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. Pass to Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot, no problem.
Westbrook, the pass to Favors. Westbrook finds Favors. And the dunk by Favors.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. The Grizzlies shooting around 44%. Not bad. Outside Jones. Into the lane. Pass to Chandler. 4-3. Drills it from deep. 9 points in the game.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Griffin outside. Now Favors. Defended by Kennard. And the dunk by Favors.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Memphis has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Outside Jones. Pass to Jackson. Rebound San Antonio. Favors got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the drive.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Chandler. Outside Jones. Williams with it. Here's the 3. The rebound by Favors. Favors got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Stevenson. 10 points for him. Pass to Westbrook. Now here's Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. Kennard on the double team. And Griffin gets it to go.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Jackson outside. Here's Chandler. Pounded by Westbrook. And here's Kennard. Pass to Chandler. Over Westbrook. Second chance effort. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
At the line for one. Jaren Jackson Jr. At the line for one.
And that one falls for Jackson.
We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Pushing it up now. Jones' shot is good.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Favors.
Favors is a tremendous athlete who loves to dunk it down. The connection he has with his teammates on the floor is unbelievable.
Jackson outside. Williams up top. Outside Jones. Kicks it out to Kennard. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Kennard's got 8 points.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Outside Graham. Pass to Vassell. Oladipo outside. And they recover it.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
Back to Favors. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Favors has got 10 points here in the second half. Memphis has gone 1 of 6 from three-point range here in the third. Not the result they're looking for. Jones misses.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Pass to Vassell. All sorts of time. And again, it's San Antonio converting. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Kennard. Count that one. Kennard's got 4 points this quarter.
Can't let Kennard get this close. Once you do, he's going up with it.
Oladipo against Kennard. Oladipo, the pass to Graham. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's San Antonio up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Grizzlies shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. We've got Jackson. Desmond Bane is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Williams in at power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Vassell. Pass to Capella. Griffin outside. Here's Oladipo. Clock at 6. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Spurs lead by 14. Here's Chandler. It's Williams, high post. Fires the three. Not going to go that time. San Antonio goes the other way with it. They led by as many as 18. And he knocks down the first one. And the Spurs making a change here. Hart's checked in. Anthony drops them both. And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Griffin against Brooks. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. It's Anthony on the take. Pass to Griffin. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And here's Griffin. Brooks defending. To the paint. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Tillman. Brooks against Griffin. And that one's good for Brooks. Brooks has got 9 points here in the second half.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Back to Jones. Here's Tillman, guarded by Capella. Tillman misses. For San Antonio, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Griffin passes to Oladipo, and the shot goes down. Oladipo's got 6 here in the quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Right side Jones. Capella on the double team. Pass to Brooks. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Brooks. Shoots over Capella, and it's Brooks missing.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Memphis has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Pass to Tillman. And over the last few years, Smitty, a rising number of stars have forced trades. Is that a trend you like to see?
You know, I don't like to see it. Sometimes you understand it in certain situations. I will say it can hurt smaller market teams. But we said this is a players' league for a while, and now we're really seeing it.
Anthony with it. Oladipo finds Capella. Now Anthony from outside the arc. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's Jones. Banked it in off the glass.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Oladipo. To the inside. Anthony in the post. 6 to shoot. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Outside Jones. Pass to Bane. This one for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Anthony, jump shot is good that time. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And here's Jones. Brooks outside. Pass to Bane. Now here's Jones. takes the three. And it's Desmond Bane with the three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Hart passes to Anthony. Oladipo outside. Counted from distance. And the Spurs lead by 18.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Pass to Tillman. Back to Jones. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Ben Simmons is checked in for San Antonio. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Tillman. Pass to Bane. Lets it go from deep. That's the three ball to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Anthony right side. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Morant. The rebound by the Spurs. Capella's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Pass to Griffin. Fires for 3. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And here's Morant. To the middle. Here's Bane. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Outside Simmons. Anthony outside. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Griffin. And again with the rebound. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Count that bucket. Brooks has got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Jackson against Hart. Now here's Anthony. Defense right on him. It's good.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And Memphis shooting around 53% in the fourth. Brooks with it. Picked up by Griffin. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Here's Tillman. Guarded by Capella. Three-pointer, Brooks. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
Memphis shooting a solid 47%. Here's Morant. Here's Brooks. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. San Antonio has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Simmons, the pass to Capella. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got his 6th assist of the night.
They've really leaned on Capella to provide points tonight, and he has been up to the task.
Now here's Brooks. There's 1:47 left to play in the fourth. Shot clock at 6 from 10 feet away. Misses off the left iron. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Griffin passes to Simmons. There's the drive, and slam dunk by Simmons.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And as a strong year for the club continues, they've willed their way to 56 wins.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Clint Capella.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
And Griffin slams it in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Chandler. The Spurs making their last shot. Kennard, left side. Pass to Chandler. Can they get it? And he can't get that one. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. It's Anthony on the take. And Anthony slams it in.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Anthony finds Simmons. Back to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Here's Griffin. Ooh, he buries it.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long and good night, everyone.